Hello everybody and welcome to my video. I've been playing Apex Legends non-stop since release, and I've come across a lot of helpful tips and things that could really help you guys get to the next level in your gameplay and especially improve in the long run. These tips come from years of experience playing games like Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, Overwatch, Battlefield. I've been playing FPSs since I was 6 years old. I like to think I'm pretty good at them. Starting off strong, we have what I think is the most important tip in this entire video, and that is to lower your sensitivity. Regardless whether you're playing on Xbox, PS4, or PC, I think the default sensitivity for most FPSs in general is far too high, and you'll be much better off playing with something significantly lower. For example, in Apex Legends, default sensitivity is 5. This is just far too high for most people to control and play well with, and especially if you are not used to playing other FPS games and you haven't changed your DPI or got rid of mouse acceleration. It can be extremely hard to control, and it can get you into really bad habits of only using your wrist because it is so high. For me on PC, I use something around 2.1 aiming and 0.7 scope sensitivity at 800 DPI, and I recommend somewhere in between that 2 to 3 range at 800 DPI. Of course, it can change depending on what your DPI is, but that is a pretty good area for most players. Coming in at number 2, we have Learn All the Legends. Even if you don't plan on playing all of them, or you only want to play a couple, like me, I only play Bangalore, it's still very helpful and useful to know what each legend is capable of and what they can do to you on the battlefield. To prove this, I really just recommend either playing games as them, that's the best thing you can do, or if you don't even feel like doing that, you could literally just go into the menu, go under the Legends tab, and just right click and hover over each one of the characters and read their abilities and see what they can do. So tip number 3 is going to be communicate with your team. I don't care how shy you are, if you're playing a team-based competitive game, you need to communicate to succeed. Use pings, call out where the enemies are, don't just say, oh, they're this direction, for example on the compass. Give like real in-game callouts, like he's behind the truck, he's behind this house, they're in this house, second floor, peeking through the windows. Don't just rely on pings. Use your voice and give people in-game locations where they can look for the enemies. It, you're not gonna win if you're being toxic to everybody and everybody's in a bad mood and everyone's just being quiet. Keep comms lighthearted and your team spirits high. Number 4 is something I can relate a lot to. It's be mindful of your mistakes. When you play the game, don't just play the game on autopilot. If you really want to improve, you gotta think about what you're doing, and when you die, everyone's gonna lose. Most of us don't win every single game. So when you die, you gotta think about, what did I do wrong? Don't use excuses, don't blame your teammates, don't say, oh, this happened, I lagged, blah 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 blah. Think about what you could have done better in that situation that would have gotten you the win. Because I guarantee you, in almost every single situation, there was a possibility that you could have won it. But don't be too hard on yourself, of course, because hindsight is 2020. Just be reflective, but not overly critical. Tip number 5 is something that's fairly obvious, but I think a lot of people just could use, a reminder. But that is to watch better players. A game as new as Apex, obviously, you don't know who the best players are. Obviously, the first people you would go to watch are streamers like Summit and Shroud, which I do recommend. They are both very good at the game. However, I believe they're very mechanically good, and they don't really talk about what they're doing, and they don't even think about what they're doing sometimes. Honestly, they just rely on their years of FPS experience and mechanical advantage over most of the players to get them the wins. And there's something wrong with that, of course. They're not trying to be the best players in the world. But I think if you really want to get better, you should watch somebody stream who will walk you through what they're thinking, why they're doing it, and how you can implement it in your gameplay to improve yourself as best you can. There are plenty of streamers who do this, of course, but I'm going to shamelessly plug myself in here at my Twitch, twitch.tv/lucas0706, 2 S's, and I stream on Twitch almost 12 hours a day pretty much. I'm just getting going. I made a new account, and I'm just getting started again. I've already got about 21 wins, I think, and on my streams I regularly give advice, and you can watch me play, and there's a lot you can learn from my streams, as I'm actually playing with my little brother for the most of the time, and since he's 10 years old, he doesn't know what he's doing. It's almost like he's my student in a sense, where I'm teaching him everything that I know about games and how to play FPSs. And I think there's a lot of valuable information I tell him that you guys could also benefit from. If you want to check me out, that's twitch.tv/Lucas 2s0706. I stream like 12 hours a day pretty much. I'm addicted to Apex Legends. So I got a little bonus tip here, tip number 5.5, and that is to disable mouse acceleration in Windows if you do have it on. And this, of course, only applies to PC players. But I'll leave a link in the bottom of the description where you can click on it, and it'll give you a tutorial on how to disable mouse acceleration in Windows. It'll really help you develop your muscle memory and your aim much quicker, and especially in the long run. Link in the bottom of the description if you want to go check that out and you haven't disabled it already. That's it, guys. Those are 5.5 tips that I gave you for Apex Legends that will definitely improve your gameplay and make you a much better player. This was my first YouTube video that I actually put effort into and edited, so it'd mean a lot to me if you could, just give me a like on the video so I know I did a good job on it. Or if you think, there are things that I could improve on, just let me know. I'm very open to feedback. So again, I'm really trying to grow my Twitch. Twitch.tv/Lucas 2s0706. Streaming all day, high quality content, I swear. Check me out if you're interested. Thanks for watching, guys. I had an absolute blast making this video, and I really hope I can help you guys. Peace. Leave you guys with the rest of this game here. It was a pretty awesome comeback. My brother died twice. I respawned him twice, and we ended up clutching it out and getting the win. 2v3. I got some pretty nice kills towards the end of it. Also, warnings to headphone users. Again, this is all recorded and streamed live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Lucas 2s0706. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Oh my god! Oh, dude, those last shots were nutty. Holy crap. Oh man.
You are the Apex champions.
Man, I really think I carried that team.
Oh,
Alive for 1 minute.